NLP is a field of psychology that was created in a university in Northern California in the early 1970s. It's a field of psychology that has been used originally in therapy, but the material was then used in business and also in sports. So NLP stands for Neuro-Linguistic Programming. Neuro, in terms of our brain, our neurology, is programmed by language or linguistics. Now, the term programming can seem a bit of a difficult one. And what I'd say is this, that often our responses are programmed. I think quite often people become upset or angry and it just happens. It's not something they choose to do. They just find that they sort of flare up. And I think so much of what we do outside of our conscious awareness. If we use a knife and fork, we can do it without thinking. So what that means is that much of us and much of our responses are programmed. So it's not so much a case that NLP will program you. The key point is you are already programmed. And NLP will help you identify those programs and give you a choice of options to be able to change those programmed responses so you can be more effective and happier. Basically, NLP helps people to create a different way of operating. The fundamental piece behind NLP is that if you want to get good at something, find somebody who's good at it and copy them. So NLP came out from the idea of developing a methodology of copying highly effective people, be that in sales, be that in healing, be that in sports, be that in leadership, finding out what these people do rather than what they say they do, and then being able to teach it. So NLP is actually a very interesting discipline because it comes from all sorts of places. And it's really a case of achieving excellence. How can you get really good at something?